my name is Rusna Izzati binti Masti from class CDCS1104A. Today I will be presenting my individual project for CSC264 titled Guesselle Word Quizzing Game. So what is Guesselle? Guesselle is a lifestyle-themed word quizzing game designed specifically for mobile phone. It is targeted at girls aged 13 and above, especially those who enjoy topics like beauty, fashion, and skincare. This app combines education and entertainment by helping users learn new vocabulary in a fun and interactive way. Words are presented using image and clue, making the learning experience more visual and relatable. Why was Guesselle created? Because vocabulary learning can sometimes feel boring, especially when the content is not relevant to the user. Guesselle is inspired by everyday lifestyle content from platforms like TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. It aims to close the gap between what users see online and what they actually understand by turning that into a game. Most vocabulary apps in the market are very general and academic. They are not designed with specific user groups in mind, especially not for teenage girls. For example, users might often see words like serum, concealer, or toner on social media, but they don't always know what those words mean, how to spell them, or how they are used. Many educational apps also lack fun visual and personal relevance, which cause users to lose interest quickly. So, there is a clear gap between what these users enjoy in their daily lives, like beauty and fashion, and what they actually learn through traditional apps. Guesselle is developed to bridge this gap by offering a vocabulary quizzing game that is fun, interactive, and fits the daily lifestyle of the users. The main objective of this app are: first, to develop a mobile word quizzing game targeted at girls aged 13 and above, focusing on their daily lifestyle themes. Second, to implement full CRUD functionality, which allows for easy management of word entries, clues, and categories. Third, to design a fun and user-friendly interface that supports casual learning with strong visual elements. Fourth, to add a scoring and coin system, which rewards users for correct answer and track their learning progress. And lastly, to allow users to resume their game from where they last stopped using a word tracking system in the back end. Alright, now I will move on to the system demonstration. In this demo, I will show how the main feature of the Guesselle app works, starting from the user registration process. First, I will demonstrate how to sign up as a new user. When the user opens the app for the first time, they will need to enter a username and password. If they leave the field empty and try to proceed, the system will display a warning message saying username or password is empty. This helps prevent incomplete registration. Once both fields are filled in correctly, the user can tap the Sign Up button. The system will then display a confirmation label that says Account Created to indicate that the registration was successful. Okay, after showing the sign up process, I will now demonstrate how to log in using an existing account. Here, I will enter the username and password that I have been previously created and then tap the login button. Once logged in, the system will redirect the user to the home screen. On this home screen, since the user has not started any game yet, both the coin and score counter will show a value of 0. First, let me show you to the profile page. I will tap the profile button and now we can see the profile screen. Here there are 6 avatar options that users can choose from. After selecting their preferred avatar, they can press the save button to update their profile. A pop-up message will appear saying profile has been saved. Users can also change their username by clicking the pencil icon first to enable the username text box. If they don't tap the pencil icon, the username field remains locked and cannot be edited. Once they have typed a new username, they can tap Save to confirm. However, if the username is already taken, the system will show a pop-up that says Username already taken. Now let's return to the home screen. To start the game, users can tap the category button and choose a category to begin. There are 5 categories available: makeup, skincare, colors, fashion, and accessories. For this demo, I will tap the makeup category. The first question will appear where the user must choose only one correct answer from the 4 provided options. If the user selects the wrong answer, the system will display a pop-up message "Wrong answer." But if the correct answer is selected, it will display a message saying "correct" and the user will receive 20 coins. After that, tap Continue to proceed to the next question. The second question works just like the first one. As you can see, after answering 2 questions correctly, the coin value has increased to 40. Okay, now let's move on to the third question. This time, I will exit the game temporarily by pressing the home button. To continue where I left off, I will tap the word Guess button on the home screen. This button lets the user resume the game from the last unanswered question. The third question is in a different format. It's a letter guess type. The user needs to tap letter from the given pool to form a word. For this example, I will enter lipstick, then tap the submit button to check the answer. If the answer is correct, the system will show a correct message. Let's move on to the next question, and this time I will tap the hint button. If the user does not have enough coins, the system will show a pop-up message "Not enough coins." If the user accidentally enters the wrong word, they can tap the trash bin icon to clear their current answer, then try again before pressing submit. For the next question, I will tap the hint button again, and since this time I have enough coins, the system will show the clue page with a hint related to the question. After reviewing the clue, the user can tap the back button to return to the main question screen. And finally, I will return to the home screen and demonstrate how to reset the game. By tapping the Start Over button, the system will show a pop-up message that says your game data has been reset. After that, the highest score will be reset to 0 and the user can start the game again from the beginning. That's all for my presentation so far. Thank you very much for your attention.